Morning.
Morning.
Bit early for mucking out the fridge, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it doesn't clean itself, does it? I don't know how we buy cucumber. We never eat it. It's gone squidgy.
I'm sorry again for yesterday. I know you weren't really putting the pressure on, and I shouldn't have blamed you. I'll get this problem sorted, I promise.
Our problem started before your impotence, Tim. Look, I don't want another row.
Who's rowing?
We just need to be patient and talk about how we're feeling now and moving forward.
I agree. 100%.
Thank you. Shouldn't you be getting off to school and all?
No, I'm prepping for my interview.
Again? You skiver. You know, I had my doubts about you, but I've got to hand it to you. You really know how to play the system.
Hiya. I'll have a coffee, please. Sit here.
Yeah, sure. And as it's you, I'll throw in a free cake and all.
Oh, thank you. Bit early for cake.
Hey? Oh, I'd take what I could get. I got the sharp end of her tongue.
You all right?
Yeah. Just cramming for this interview.
Don't look so stressed. Quasha already thinks the sun shines out your backside. You're a shoe-in. Gotta be.
I feel like my career's hanging by a thread. Tracy, she's unpredictable, isn't she? She could change her mind and then my entire career could come crashing down. Oh, meant to say, by the way, thank you for fighting my corner with my family.
You overthink things. You need to keep it all in the moment.
Lemon drizzle.
That's that.
Hope you like it. Although we'll need paying for the coffee, we are not a soup kitchen.
I'll get this.
Don't be daft.
No, I want to. Say thank you for all the support you've given me over the last couple of days.
That's what mates do, isn't it?
But then I really must get back and carry on cramming.
I've not seen that one. I've seen Carry On Screaming. Gail's got that on DVD. When she's in a really bad mood, she calls David Oddbod.
Can I pay for Nikki's coffee, please?
Ooh, flashing the cash a bit, aren't you? They must be paying you too much up there.
Huh, I wish.
Still, I imagine the 6-week summer holidays really makes up for it.
It's a lovely bench, isn't it?
It is. It's just a crying shame at even us to be here.
It's been 5 years on Sunday.
I know.
Could have been any one of us, couldn't it? Any one of us from this street.
Our kids. Grandkids.
They went out for a concert and they never came back. Oh, Lily loves Ariana Grande.
Oh, don't, Gail. It doesn't bear thinking about. Of course, two being civil with each other.
Yeah, well, some things are bigger than you and me, Eileen. Come on, together. What that draft excluder could do with restuffing. Hiya. Hey, is everything okay? I heard you were rushed off from the hotel in an ambulance, poor thing.
What's the matter, mate?
Well,
Well, you will never guess what.
listen to this.
He trapped a nerve in his back.
Oh, painful. Was it?
Was it?
Well,
Hey?
was it?
Painful? Yeah.
Knew it.
You trapped a nerve in your back in a hotel room. Being a bit adventurous in the old bedroom department, were we, huh?
Mucky pups. Hey, lucky pups. Oh, well, so much for your youthful stamina, eh, Tim? Oh, no, but glad to see you feeling better now.
Yeah. No heavy lifting, right?
Right.
Yeah, and none of your famous acrobatics next time, Sal. See ya.
Sex god.
This goes no further than us two, okay?
I only stuck a note under the door, just in case I'd forgotten what they said last night. Tried to show it to you, but you're having an affair with a mirror.
It takes time to look this good, babe. Yeah? Go on then, what did it say?
Just said, leak's still happening, sort it out.
Well, you know, water does drip down, and they are in the flat beneath us.
What are we gonna do, though?
I'm guessing we'll have to sort it.
What, how? We can't afford to fix the boiler. They cost thousands.
I know. Honestly, what I wouldn't do for a shower right now. That's me. Laters. Love you.
See ya.
See ya.
Hey, mate. Just wanted to thank you for talking Tracy out of gobbing off.
Well, I didn't stop her reporting you to the school for you. Did it for the family. I got stuck in the middle of all this, you know.
I know. I feel terrible, truly. I know what I did was wrong. Just hope that you can see how sorry I am. From the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, I think I can now. Just want to look to the future and move on.
Sure, that's the cue for a song.
You're a good teacher. I mean, you're not bad. But I don't want to be the person to ruin your career. It's hardly really begun, has it?
Thanks, Amy. Mean that.
That was belting, that, shoulder.
Are you sure you had enough ketchup?
Fizz.
How are you?
Hi, I'm sorry about yesterday. Yeah, no, I don't want you to think I've been treating all that stuff with your ex as entertainment.
No, I shouldn't have flew off the handle like that. So I'm sorry too.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, I think it's amazing how you've turned your life around, you know, with everything you've been through.
Well,
She's done brilliantly.
it's not always been easy. And it's still a bit raw sometimes.
Anyway, I'll let you get on.
What's that all about? You okay to pick the girls up for me?
Today,
Yeah.
I'm going to be in Leeds for the rest of the day picking up patio tiles.
Oh, no, it's fine. You can ask Ty.
Great.
Amy? Why aren't you at work?
Well, I was desperate for the loo.
You pong.
I need to get my clean clothes back from yours.
Hang on a minute. Come here. Right, go back to work.
Yeah, I'm going.
Do you know something? I don't think our Amy's looking after herself properly.
Minutes the bag's turned. Put that in her handbag.
A handbag?
It's not really a BO smell. It's more a kind of mustiness.
Mustiness.
Dev?
Oh, sorry, just riffing.
I knew we should have pushed harder to get her home.
Has Asher seen the flat yet?
No, it's grim. And guys, look, I don't want to worry you, okay? But Amy, she was struggling to pay for her groceries the other week.
I bet she hadn't even got any soap, you know, got half a man to drag her home, put the hose on her.
Well, don't do anything just yet. But I have got to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Gail, just the person I wanted to see, actually.
Oh, well, I was looking for Sarah, actually, to see if she wanted any shopping.
Oh, come over here. I just wanted to say thank you for the advice that you gave me yesterday.
Well, I don't like to dish it out, but...
Oh, no, you're very wise, Gail.
Well, I like to think I am, but don't you dare ask my kids to confirm it.
Offsprings, what do they know?
Any more, news?
Well, Tim's apologised, and we're determined to work through our problems together.
Oh, Sal, I'm so pleased. I have been concerned, truth to tell.
Oh, no, there's no need to stress now, but you will keep Tim's issues to yourself, won't you?
What, his timpotence?
Volume down,
his
girl.
impotence? Sorry.
Because I'd hate to imagine how he'd be if this ever got out.
Sally, I would never betray a confidence.
Because I love him, you know, and I want to help him overcome his
impotence.
Uh-huh.
Have you thought about organising a racy surprise for him?
I don't think the sight of me in a PVC nurse's outfit is going to do it.
How about organising something to take his mind off everything?
Like what? I've got it.
Thanks for the chat yesterday, mate.
Did you make up with your missus?
Yes, Timothy. So how's the hotel?
Yeah, it was all right, yeah. Did you get them little chocolates on your pillow?
Yeah, I got a right shock when I saw. I thought they were two tiny little dog jobbies. So it was just sexy time with the Sally.
Yeah, it was... A gentleman never says, does he, Timothy?
Well, I'm just honoured that you think I'm a gentleman.
Also took a lot of rubbish.
What's with the phone, man? This guy's worse than my kids.
Yeah, it's my new app. Yeah, guess what this is? That is the view from my doorbell camera.
That's exciting. Oh, look, there's that Gail. Can she hear us?
Yeah, press this, and...
Hey, Gail. Oi, Gail. Do moody, Gail.
Right then, you could eat your dinner off that fruit machine, eh, my little fruit bat?
What a tasty practice.
To be honest, Dev, I've always been a trendsetter. You see that? I was the first person to do that. And now everyone does it, so...
Right, I've got to get off. I've got to do a pickle. Bye, sugar.
Ciao, Tim.
See you, lads.
Just a second.
Now listen here, you. You're going to get yourself in trouble, the pair of you, if you don't watch it.
I'll be right.
I'm right.
Are you going to speak to her? Just be polite.
I'm always polite.
If you want to sit here, I'm just going.
No, don't leave on my account.
You don't seriously expect me to sit here with you, chewing the cud?
What is cud?
It's food a cow regurgitates. Satisfied?
Well, listen, I just wanted to let you know that I've been moved to a pupil referral unit, and so Amy won't have anything to worry about now.
What you did to her was disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that. But I want to make it right.
Table's all yours.
Thanks, sweetheart.
You all right?
Hiya.
What is it?
Oswald.
Well, something's happened. Can tell by your face. Was it at school?
No, you've just missed summer.
You telling me? Collided with me outside, practically paralysed me with a little ring binder.
School was fine, but seeing her, it's just... It made me realise, you know, how much making up I've got to do. But I'll do it. Just you watch.
Good.
Well, I'll show him, you know. I can change.
Yeah.
Just what I need to tell you again how much I love you. And that I love you more than anything. And that's why I want you to be happy.
Oh, you still here? Thought you'd be long gone.
No, my interview's not until 3.
You all right, mate? You seemed dead nervous.
Who do I think I am?
Wait up. Debbie Down has entered the building.
What right do I have to think that I can be a role model to kids?
You don't have to be a role model. You just have to be a teacher.
You're a decent bloke.
Yeah. I mean, if I had kids, I'd want you teaching them.
Like I said before, Crawshaw thinks you're ace.
Yeah, but I've messed up. so many times.
I don't know where I'd be today if I'd not been able to make a few mistakes along the way. Put it all right, and then you get on with it. You hear me?
And he said to me, he said, well, let's narrow this down. Who is your favourite female singer of the 1960s? And I said, well, I don't know. And he said, Sandy, Dusty, or Peculiar Clark.
You're off your head, you. Look, mate, I'm sorry, I've got to go. I've got to pick up the kids.
Two things, Tyrese. One, I am not off my head. I'm very amusing. And B, I've not finished my story yet.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I do have to go.
Suit yourself.
Hiya. Just the man I'm looking for.
With me?
Do you mind if I join you? There's something I want to ask you.
Sure.
What's stinking on Mum's perfume?
I borrowed Kurt Slink's Africa spray.
I hate when life gets so lifey.
Listen, I'm going to have to break into someone's house and have a shower at this rate.
Oh, sorry. Gotta get back to work. Mum's doing me head in. See you later.
Yeah, well, not if I see you first.
That's better. You haven't seen me.
Are you hiding from Amy's mum?
Not skiving, are you, Mary?
Oh, Tracy just sent me home to get the order book, and I just fancy one of Shona's R&B's.
R&B?
Rock Bun and Brew. Well, I suppose it's actually R&B.
Coming right up.
Yeah, you part your pillows right here, my love. I tell you what, chuck us those keys and I've got an order book for you.
Oh, yeah, are you sure?
What a nice lad.
The best. Well, you won't tell Tracy, though, will you?
Listen, what happens in the cafe, yeah, stays in the cafe.
Well, it's on the side in my bedroom, and you'll know my bedroom by the heavily fringed lampshade and the beefy Ben Shepherd scatter cushions.
Okay.
And please, ignore the scanties scattered provocatively about. You know, I wasn't expecting a gentleman caller today, and please don't be tempted to rummage.
Well, you know, I try my best, Mary, but no promises.
Daniel, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Oh, you know, crying in the corner of the staff room, embittered, 5 stone heavier, reeking of roll-ups, hating my life. I'm joking. I'm joking. Well, no, I think I'll still be fresh-faced and eager and stuff like that.
There's no need to be nervous, Daniel.
None whatsoever. Not a zilch.
What would you say?
Yeah?
What would you say was your proudest achievement in the classroom this year?
That's a good one. Let me think. Proudest. I don't think I have one.
Really?
Nothing comes screaming to mind. I can make one up. But would that be the right thing to do? No, say I. Well, unless you count surviving. I mean, that's quite an achievement here, isn't it? The job's not so much teaching as crowd control violence.
For the last time, you're not having extra hot chili sauce. You think you're all hard ordering it, and then you get home, you can't even eat it.
Totally can.
You're having medium chili sauce, and you'll be happy with it. Oh, and whoever's working, please do not say hot and spicy just the way I like it.
Why not?
Because it's inappropriate.
What's inappropriate, me?
Well, I don't know, but half the stuff that comes out of your mouth's inappropriate.
I'm so good. I'm not inappropriate.
Oh, shut your face.
I won't shut my face.
You will.
Says who? Says me. And who are you?
Right, girls, can we just stop, please? Come on, down the Rashish.
Bit boring, innit, the view from your doorbell?
Someone will walk past in a minute, it'd be hilarious.
Might as well go and stand on the doorstep and save a fortune on battery.
What, see if I can get Gail to do a Mooney again?
She didn't do a Mooney last time.
Who's mooning?
Gail on his doorbell app.
Oh, it's working then. Here, let's have a look.
She didn't really do a Mooney.
Oh.
I'm enjoying the app, though.
Jolly good. Well, thanks for that one, eh?
You're welcome. Sorry your romantic getaway was such a flop.
Oh, yeah.
secret is safe with me. Right, I'll see you later then.
Yeah, thanks, Ronnie.
Yeah, I'll be in touch, yeah?
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Timothy! Oi! Caught unawares, is it?
Hey?
Tim?
What have you been telling Ronnie here?
I've not a clue what you're on about.
Calm down, mate.
You stay away from my wife.
What, you think I'm making a move on her?
Well, you said it, are you?
Behave.
Don't be ridiculous.
Especially now you know we've got a problem.
Hey, I don't like your tone.
No? Well, how about this?
What are you doing?
You think I'm going to stand by whilst you two have a giggle at my expense? You okay, mate?
I am, yeah, but you better start talking and fast, otherwise I'm calling the police. Unless you want to sort it right now.
Come on, have a go then if you think you're hard enough. Come on.
Stop it. What are you doing?
I heard you on his doorbell.
What?
Won it in a raffle. It's amazing, you know. You can see who's at your door on your phone. Speak to him even. Amazing what they do these. Sorry, carry on.
So?
I heard you talking. I bet you were rubbing your hands together when you heard about the hotel, weren't you? Getting yourself ready to move in.
I was just trying to help you out.
Are you after another slap?
I was saying what a rough time he'd had lately, and Ronnie very generously offered to give me the VIP match ticket if I gave a donation to the charity.
What was all that about secrets then?
She wanted to surprise you, and I agreed to keep stum.
Oh. I got the wrong end of the stick, didn't I? Oh, well, well, it sounded like... How was I to know? Oh.
Please don't report him to the police. He's in a bit of a state at the moment.
Okay, I'll let it slide, but he's had his free hit. Next time, he won't be so lucky.
There won't be a next time.
Are you all right?
Just glad it's over.
You have so much more to offer than what we just saw.
I don't think so.
Do you not want the job?
Of course I wanted it. I wanted nothing more than to be a good teacher and have a positive impact on the kids' lives, but... Well, the last year has been a disaster.
Yeah, but largely due to Max Turner, but we dealt with that.
Yeah, by washing our hands of him.
Oh, that is hardly fair.
I'm not blaming you. I should have stopped it way before it got as far as it did, but I was too wrapped up in my Dead Poet Society fantasy. That's not what you need, and I couldn't get that thought out of my head.
We need inspiring teachers.
Yeah, and what emotions have I inspired? An unhealthy obsession from the best pupil in the school. Hatred from a vulnerable kid who needed me. Even if I did manage to talk the talk then, I can't walk the walk. The last few months have proved that beyond any doubt.
So, what are you trying to say?
I'm not cut out for teaching.
I think you're being very hasty.
I don't. Don't worry. I'll finish the last week of my training period. Don't want to leave you in the lurch. Not after everything that you've done for me. But then, I think I should just walk away. I'm only sorry for wasting everyone else's time.
How is the supplier?
Oh, he's still got that horrible bad breath. He could wilt a bunch of gladioli.
Oh dear, well I suppose it makes sense for him to work in a fragrant environment.
It doesn't help. You know, they call him Godzilla in that warehouse. He just needs to open his mouth and it's carnage.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just trying.
I don't want to know what you were doing. You should think yourself lucky that I haven't called the police.
Oh, look, there's no need for all that.
Oh, well, you didn't cop an eye for what I did.
Hey, is everything okay?
I come home and I find him there with not a stitch on, saying he's come round to do you a favour.
Oh, well, that's very flattering, Jacob, but I think with the age difference, you know, tongues will start wagging.
I was getting the order book for you.
Well, I don't think she wanted you to do it naked. What sort of perv are you?
I just wanted a shower.
I come home and you have an overwhelming urge to have a shower. Well, it wouldn't be the first.
I can't shower at home. The boiler's bust.
Well, boil a kettle and have a stand-up wash.
I can't. It's like he's been turned off.
You what? Me and you need to have a chat.
So what were you doing in Leeds?
No, I wasn't in Leeds.
But Phil was in Leeds.
No, Phil was in Victoria Gardens.
Ah, got you. So why was this other fella in Leeds?
Look, he wasn't in Leeds. Look, nobody was in Leeds.
So what's Leeds got to do with it?
Because Phil said that he was gonna be in Leeds, but he wasn't. He was with some other bloke in Victoria Gardens.
Maybe they were on the way to Leeds.
Can we just forget about Leeds?
You brought it up.
The point is, right, Phil wasn't where he told Fizz he was gonna be. He was lying.
Maybe.
There's no maybe about it. I mean, he said he was gonna be in... He said he was gonna be somewhere, and he wasn't. He was with this other bloke who looked really suspect. He's up to something, I'm telling you.
You thought that before, when he booked that private chef for Fizz. And that didn't end well.
Yeah, well, this is different.
How?
Because it is. It smells wrong.
So did my feet until Dr. Gaddaz sorted them out. But it didn't mean they was up to no good. You've only just got back into Fizz's good books, mate. Do you want to ruin things by chucking accusations about? Especially if they're wrong.
Keep the change. Don't spend it all at once.
Whatever.
Drowning your sorrows?
Sorry?
You're not had the push yet. Tracy's slow off the mark.
You don't have to worry. I'm leaving the school. Done with teaching.
Yeah. Well, I'd love to say I'm sorry to hear that if it weren't the best news I'd heard all week.
Well, at least I've managed to please someone. It's not been my strongest point lately.
Yeah. Looks like there's not much left around here for you, Paul. Why don't you just do us all a favour and start a new life somewhere else? Dad reckons New Zealand's lovely.
Damn, as well. Oh, so you snatched my daughter from her lovely home and forced her to live in a stinking hole with no hot water, no heating, and mould growing up the side of the walls.
I've been trying my best with the bills. Honestly, Trace, I have, but, you know, they all got too much. Then the boiler broke, and, you know, I couldn't afford to get it fixed.
Hang on a minute. Isn't this a council flat?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Well, just get onto them.
It's not that straightforward.
Oh, it never is with you, Jacob. But it's the council's responsibility to get all these issues sorted. They're the landlord.
You see, they're not, though. They're my sister's landlord.
What?
It's her name on the rent book, not mine. Yeah, she shipped off to her boyfriend's place ages ago, and when the council finds out, well, chances are he'll probably kick us out. So.
I didn't recognise you, Tim. You were out of control.
I made a mistake, I know you don't, but some of us mere mortals mess up from time to time.
Don't take that tone with me after what you just did. Do you really think for 1 second that I'd tell a virtual stranger about our sex life, knowing how much you've suffered? Do you really think I'm capable of that?
No.
No. And if you'd engaged your brain before your fist, you would have realised that.
All right, I'm sorry.
I don't know what Ronnie must think, and it won't just be him.
What do you mean?
Well, you know what it's like round here. It don't matter how fast you broadband, it'll never compete with the gossip network. And as soon as they're done with the whens, wheres and whos, they'll be on to the whys.
Well, they'll work it out soon enough. They're bound to when they do, I'll be the flipping laughing stock.
They won't work it out, Tim. And even if they do, what of it? It's none of their business. This is something that happens to...
Thousands of men, yeah, I know. So you keep telling me. But until you're one of them, you're a laughing stock, aren't you? It's a big joke.
People are more understanding than you think.
Oh, not fellas. Not to your face. They might be sympathetic to your face, but as soon as you're out of the room, boom, open season. Done it myself.
Well, you'll know better now.
I don't know anything anymore. You know, losing my hair was embarrassing, but it was a walk in the park compared to this. I can't eat for it, I can't sleep for it. What can I do? There's nothing that I can do.
Yes, there is, Tim. We're addressing it with the doctor. And in the meantime, well, you can smooth things over with Ronnie and maybe stop the chatter before it starts.
You think?
Fingers crossed. Come here.
Has he always been that jealous?
No, not really. I mean, we had a set to over Tommy Orbit once.
What about?
It was like a football-based love triangle, but we got through it stronger.
Glad to hear it.
Fighting in the streets, no, not like Tim at all, though.
But it was today. Sounds like there's trouble in paradise.
Well, between me and you, mate, I think they're going through a bit of a rocky patch at the moment, but don't we all? I mean, all my marriages, like the surface of the moon.
I could have built a few rockeries myself over the years.
But Tim and Sal, you know, they're strong together. They'll get through it. I think this operation, that's been a big factor. It's put a bit of a strain on them both.
I suppose wouldn't have helped what happened in the hotel. You plan on having a nice evening and your body let you down again.
I think it's just been a build-up of frustration, you know.
Maybe, but he shouldn't go lashing out on other people. You get older, you do get more physical problems. It's a fact of life. And if he doesn't come to terms with that, well, he'll end up wrecking his marriage.
Well, that won't happen. Sally won't let it. And I mean, now he's discussed his issues with you two, then, well, that's progress in itself, isn't it?
I suppose, yeah.
I know you fellas don't like talking about personal problems, so it's really heartening to know that he's been able to discuss something so intimate with you. And I mean, now that it's all out in the open, that can only be good for everyone concerned.
Yeah, really?
Absolutely. And when I see Tim, I shall tell him.
At the risk of sounding impossibly naive, where were your mum and dad when all of this was going on? I take it they weren't at the country estate.
Yeah. My mum was in and out of prison, and my dad, he's never been interested. Only got my sister.
Till you chose Harvey over her.
It wasn't like that. You should be glad that you grew up somewhere you had choices.
Everybody's got choices, Jacob.
Yeah, and some people have more than others. But I'm trying. I really am.
I think you probably are. But Amy cannot stay at that flat.
I know. I'm all right. I'm used to it. But she deserves better. I just wish that there was somewhere for her to go.
Hey, she has always got a home here.
She'll never go for that. She was dead set against moving back here. So, I promised her I'd sort it out. I just don't want to let her down.
Listen, the best thing you can do is persuade Amy that she needs somewhere warm and dry to do her studying. Unless you want to be responsible for messing up her entire life.
You've got a visitor. I'll leave you to it.
You all right?
Tell you when the x-rays come back.
Seriously?
Don't kid yourself. No offense, but I wouldn't go trash-talking Tyson Fury.
I wanted to say sorry. It was a misunderstanding.
You're not in the habit of attacking random people in the street?
No, I mean, heck, it was a total one-off.
Oh, Bob. I'm honoured.
Listen, I know I can't really ask anything of you, but if we could leave the police out of this, I'd appreciate it.
10 years ago, the police would be the least of your worries. Luckily for you, I've mellowed since.
You might have knocked some sense into me, eh?
I don't know what's eating you, but, it's none of my business, but whatever it is, you need to sort it out, and fast. You're onto a good thing with Sally. She loves you. It's obvious to everyone but you, it seems.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
You do that. And while you're at it, you might as well have these. Yeah. Have your tickets.
Oh, no, I can't accept them, not now.
Well, you're going to insult me on top of everything else. Take them. It's not my thing, anyway. Prefer my football on the terraces with a pint, not behind glass, necking with champagne and vol au vents.
You sure?
Take them, go home, and make nice with the wife.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks, mate.
All right. Hey, Mr. Chips has had his chips.
You what?
Daniel, he's quitting teaching, so he's not going to be able to wreck any more kids' lives.
I haven't got the energy to gloat. No one's come out of this well.
No, I'm not gloating, I'm just saying. At least he got what he deserved, that's all. And he's a lot happier at the Brew, isn't it, than what he was at Where the Eye. That says something, doesn't it?
Yes, well, it's early days, isn't it?
Mm. You having to put them thumbs in ice bath?
Sorry?
Who are you texting?
No, just Chris.
What, that lad from Prue?
Yeah. He asked if I could hang out later.
Well, have you done your homework?
Well, I will have done.
Well, if you have, then, yeah, fine.
Oh, cheers.
Hey, Ty. Thanks for getting the girls before.
Anytime. How'd you get on in Leeds, Phil?
Oh, yeah. Well, good. Good.
What was it you was going for again?
Oh, builders merchants.
Ah. Well, there was none locally.
Well, I got a really good deal on the tiles.
Right, yeah. I mean, it must have been a good deal. It's a fair few quid's worth of fuel, innit? Leeds and back, you know, and then there's a delivery charge on top of that.
Yeah, well, there's still a really big saving. And, well, the good news is we can get cracking on the patio on Monday.
Oh, can't wait to be out there sipping cocktails on my sun lounger.
You ain't no traffic on the 62?
No, not really.
Oh. I heard there was a big pile up at Ainley Top. You not see anything?
Now you mention it, there was something, yeah, but it didn't really hold me up. Anyway, I'll fetch the girls, yeah?
Yeah, all right, love. Oi, you. What's with the 3rd degree?
Nothing. I'm just making conversation.
Same again?
No. Don't think it can be, can it?
Glad I bumped into you.
Oh, sorry, Gail. I've got to get back to Sal.
Yes, you do. Hiding in the pub doesn't solve anything.
Sorry?
I heard about your to-do with Ronnie.
Oh, yeah. That was just cross wires. It's all sorted now.
Is it? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm very glad that you're talking about it now. I mean, that's half the battle. And a lot of chaps are just too embarrassed to face up to it. Think it makes them less of a man somehow.
Is that right?
Well, yes, I mean, it's all nonsense, of course, because it's very common. And there's help out there if you know where to look for it. And there's a lot of very good leaflets available for people in your situation. When I worked at the medical centre on reception, I used to read them in my dinner hour. Quite eye-opening they were.
So I guess you heard about my situation from Sally.
Well, yes, but don't worry about it. She swore me to secrecy. But she's worried sick about you, so get home and talk to her. Because talking is how you'll get through this.
Well, don't worry, I'll be talking to her, all right?
Oh, I was wondering where you got to. Been out celebrating?
Not exactly.
So how was it?
Frank. Cathartic, even.
I don't even know what that means.
It means that my teaching career is kaput.
It can't have gone that badly, surely. What did you say?
I was honest. Could have pretended. Been like that bloke off the teaching ads. Fresh-faced idealist, changing the world one pupil at a time.
So why didn't you?
It would have been a lie.
Everyone lies on interviews, and yes, sometimes it does blow up in your face like it did with me, but you are not me. You're a decent bloke. You deserve that job.
No. I got what I deserved. Big fat nothing.
You're not thinking straight. We need to have a serious conversation about this right now while there's still time to fix things.
Don't want to fix things. I'm a liar. And I'm a hypocrite. The last place I need to be is in the classroom. I need to face facts. I failed again and again. I've upheld the family tradition in spectacular style, though.
That's rubbish if you go to Crawshaw and explain.
I'm not talking about the job. What would Sinead think of me?
She'd think that you made a bad call. But a bad call does not make a bad person. She knew you. And she loved you. The same as I know you.
Not sure that even I know me sometimes. I talk a good fight, but push comes to shove, I'm just as self-centered and as self-serving as anyone else.
Do you think most people would beat themselves up like this? There's not many blokes in the world like you, trust me. I know.
It's kind of you to say. But...
I'm not just saying it. I mean it. You're hurting. Like you were after Sinead died. I helped you through it then. I could help you through it now. I think we could have a future.
Nikki. It's not going to happen. I'm so sorry if I've given you the wrong impression by inviting you to stay here. I really am.
No, don't apologise. Well, it's my fault. I got carried away.
I'm flattered. Obviously, I'm flattered, but... Well, I've still got Daisy under my skin, and I'm not looking for...
It's okay. It's fine, no biggie. Well, let's just forget that ever happened.
I'm just dishing up. You must have smelt it. I'm gonna start calling you the Bisto Kid.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be called a lot worse now, aren't I, thanks to you?
Sorry.
I've just had a very interesting chat with Gail. Full of advice, she was.
Advice?
Yeah, about my problem, downstairs or upstairs, depending on how you look at it.
Look, I'm sorry. I had to tell somebody, Tim.
Short of gossip, were you? Here, Gail, pin your earlobes back. I've got a belter for you.
It wasn't like that. She could tell there was something wrong with me.
You stood on this very spot this afternoon and ripped me a new one for daring to accuse you of betraying my confidence.
To a stranger? Gail's my oldest friend. She's not going to say anything.
Well, like you wouldn't say anything. You wouldn't hang my hat on that. I bet you said that to her and all, didn't you?
Calm down, Tim. This isn't doing you any good.
Neither is being let down by somebody who reckons that they love you. Have you got any idea how I felt in the pub right now, being patronised by her?
Look, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but shouting the odds, that isn't going to solve anything, is it? Maybe we need to talk to somebody.
No, you need to stop talking. This is my problem, my business, OK? Nobody else's.
This is our problem. And we need to solve this together.
What, you mean chuffing Gail? I don't think so.
Stay with us tonight as our week of quizzing comes to an end with the last in this series of all new Beat the Chasers next.